Well, hi everyone. I'm here with North Ringwood legend, very humbly, Mr. Peter Ridgwell. So we thought we'd have a chat. Today is a very, very special day because obviously North Ringwood's playing in the final against Ligadar, but also Peter had been asked to officiate in the coin toss. So I thought one of the things that we wanted to do is just find out a little bit about Peter's journey with North Ringwood and also honour him in that particular way. So welcome, Peter.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
How long have you been at North Ringwood for?
Would be about 35 years.
Yep. And the journey culminated in how many games this year?
I just passed 400 around Christmas time, so just over 400.
400. What an amazing achievement. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you.
Now, in your journey at North Ringwood in those 400 games, give us maybe your top one or two highlights. And I'm sure there are many, but...
Yeah, gee, that's such a hard question.
Yep.
Obviously, you reflect back on premierships and things like that.
Yep.
I also have got great enjoyment over the years in seeing young people develop as cricketers and as young men.
Yep.
And seeing them go through and play in the, out here now. So that's been a highlight. And my own two boys going through the club and seeing them grow up and play in the top grades is fantastic too. So
let's talk about your two boys. Your two boys are playing today, so give us a bit of background to them.
Yeah, Luke's my oldest son. He's playing in the Trellope game out here, and he's been playing in the team for quite a few years. My second son, Sam, used to play in this team, but he's captain of the seconds this year.
Yep.
And they're playing the grand final against Kilsyth down at Quamby.
So now I'm going to ask you a really tricky question, which may be a parent question, but if both of them win today, who's the better Ridgwell?
There's no favourites, no favourites. I have to try and spread my time watching between that game and this game, so there are no favourites.
Yep. Tell me about the last 10 years of North Ringwood as a club, because you've been around a long time. So let's talk about North Ringwood as a club. Where have they been? Where do you think they're at the moment, and where are they going?
Yeah, that's a good question. We've been very fortunate at North Ringwood that all of the players in this team, in fact probably for about the last 10 years, have all come through the juniors here at North Ringwood.
Yep.
All the guys playing in the seconds grand final are all North Ringwood juniors. So we've been fortunate that we've been able to introduce players into the teams over those 10 years that have been homegrown.
Yep.
That's the likelihood for the future. We've got a number of young fellas, 17, 18-year-olds playing in both teams. So they will be the good players of the future, it's a great situation to be in. And
would you say that that's the philosophy of the club, to really promote from within? And I dare say, because I have an awareness that also comes from an incredibly passionate and strong junior program as well too.
Yeah, our juniors have been strong for a number of years, and it is a club philosophy. Being on the committee and that sort of thing around the place for a number of years myself, I've been very strong in advocating that we don't pay players to come into the club.
Yep.
We teach them, we educate them, we grow them here, and fortunately we've had success with doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Today's match, obviously you're passionate and you're also maybe a little bit biased, just a little bit, and that's okay. But the two best teams are here today.
Look, I think it's been an incredibly close season with one round to go, 5 teams all level on the same points is remarkable. And being the one-day format, you've got to have a bit of luck. You can have someone with a quick 30 or someone drops a catch or something, and the whole game can change. And in a 2-day game, you can sort of make up for that. For the 1-day game, you've got to have a bit of luck. So I think both teams respect each other highly. And keen to do well against each other. They know each other really well. It's been a good rivalry for the last few years.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the score being 1 for 28 at the moment, if there was an X factor in the North Ringwood team?
Look, I'd probably think Ryan Peterbudge.
Yeah.
He's had a fantastic season. He's bowled well, he's batted well, and he's a quality person.
Yep.
A young man, only 21, 22.
Yep.
And he could be the person with the right temperament to get us over the line.
One last thing, the coin toss today. Bit of fun out there?
Yes. Unfortunately, North Ringwood lost the toss. I have to practice a little bit more, but it was a real honour and a privilege, and I want to thank you, Michael, for that opportunity. I think to be involved in any way in a Trello Grand Final is just fantastic. So I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, an absolute legend of local cricket, as well as the North Ringwood Cricket Club. Thanks, Peter.
Thank you so much, Michael. I
Good on
really
you, mate.
appreciate it. Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thanks.